Now that is what I call some serious Colorado sunshine. Good morning, I'm Charlie, and welcome to Capella Ranch. And thank you for joining me for chores. That's what I do. I carry the camera around with me, take care of the animals, take care of the ranch, have fun, play with the bee huts, all sorts of fun things. Here in the freezer, we've got some sort of food. Oh, look at that, a leftover watermelon chunk. These are leftover food pieces for the leftover food scraps for the chickens. I can grab my coffee and we'll head on out there and get started. Hey, if I brought you here because of the thumbnail, I should let you know. I do these chore videos. We just kind of do everything together. Whoever wants to come along with me, and inevitably something fun happens along the way, and I'll use that for the thumbnail, and that might have been what got you to take a look at this video. And if you're seeing this, you're saying, oh, trust me, whatever I put in the thumbnail is in there. And I put down in the description, I've highlighted it with chapters so you can figure out whatever cool thing happened that I tried to get your attention with, you'll find it there in the list. I know that's a little harder if you're on TV. I'll see if I can figure out something. You know, someday I should also figure out a better gate latch. Easier to do with one hand. Ooh, it's a brisk morning here in Colorado. You know, we are late September, and we are headed toward... Are we actually out of summer? We might be. I have to see. I can tell you, it doesn't quite feel like a summer morning. It feels like an early fall morning, that's for sure. All right, what are we going to start with here? Let me just drop this stuff off. And we're going to go get some scratch for Chicken Manor. Get everybody taken care of. Oh, wow. The old water tank there. That's pretty low. I think they must have gotten into a lot of water there yesterday. Let's see what we got. We're going to get onto the right timer for the goat spigot. I think that's going to need like 15 minutes, especially if I turn the water on in Chicken Manor. This could need 20 minutes. Run. All right. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to steal a little bit of that water. It goes right over here. This is the one that Gaston, the goat, I'm sure he broke it. So now my nice automatic timer is broken, but I'll do what I can. I just have to remember to turn it off. I have yet to be watching back the video and trying to edit it and realize I left the water running. That'd be bad. It's kind of drying up a little bit here. You can see down in this other camera right there. But this is just a mud hole. That's why this one is slated for demolition at some point. I'm expecting I'm going to get to it this year. I actually think it will be probably realistically a November experience. Maybe November, early December. Well, I'll enjoy that little water mess, but makes it a little goopy to do my stuff. That's all right. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. The tank has held up pretty well. It's starting to look a little gamey. The tank was an interesting idea. It worked well over the winter. So I kept a heater in it, and it wound up being a nice thing that I could keep them going on, and I only had to change it every few days. And then we just made it more like a skating rink out here when I changed it, but it's all right. Okay, let's move you over to this one. That should do. Let me also dump this one out. There we go. And we'll close the door, and then we can let the chickens out. Okay, everybody. Are we ready? Ready, chickens? Here we go. Boom. One chicken. Not like rifle shots. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My very loud rooster. Okay, girls, and a few boys. Have a good day. How you doing there, big boy? Yeah. You're getting your behind pecked a little bit, too. Okay, now, help me remember this. When I come out here, I probably need another 2 or 3 minutes on the water there. So I'm going to have to remember to turn it off manually. So what is going to take me 2 or 3 minutes? Well, I go put out scratch, and then I'll come turn the water off. I'll put out scratch and Gen Pop. Oh my goodness, what is that kerfuffle? You know, there's always some sort of dust up over there. There's a flutter of wings. It sounds crazy. Whew. Boy, look, I turned that other faucet on and it's got nothing coming out of here. It just takes all the pressure to go out through that. Interesting. All right. Yeah, there was something that got blocked on the plumbing. That's a long story. It has to do with a well repair. I'll spare you right now. But suffice to say, it required some interesting rigging of our water system. when we were trying to do a well repair job not long ago. I'm pretty sure some sort of stuff got stuck in a pipe that leads out to the outside here. Some sort of debris. So I have yet to figure out how I would find that debris and clear it. But I still get a little water out, so I guess I'm willing to just take that for now. If you have any brilliant ideas or know how to do that, let me know. It's almost like I would have to run the entire system backwards or something. But then even where would the debris come out? Oh well. And I do have a bucket. Let's take some scratch. And let's see, I'm still a little nervous about forgetting that water, so let's just put out these. Whatever is in these magic bags here. One of them is obviously this watermelon, which is great. They'll have fun with that today. Watermelon's a hit with everybody. And that's, of course, like a frozen treat. I like it when they're frozen because that's why I like it. It stays longer. Stays fresher longer, and it also takes longer for them to eat. Sometimes the fresh stuff, they just hoover right through it. Okay. That's nice. That should be some fun things for them to chew on a little bit. Now let me go turn off this water. See, I remembered it. Yes! Let's keep an eye on that. When I turn this off, we'll see if that just picks up on outputting water. Yes, it does. So now, how much time is left on that timer? Because nothing was coming out. So that would effectively be... It's still got 10 minutes, but let's stop it. And then let's go ahead and on the goat spigot, I still think I'm going to need 15 minutes. That should do it. All right. And we shall close the gate. I have learned my lesson. I forgot to close this the other morning. The good news from that is the goats and sheep cleaned up a lot of the chicken feed that was on the ground. Yeah. All right, let's paint with scratch. Whew. And there we go, scratch for everybody. And we'll put a little over there so the goats can get to that as well. I know. Goats aren't supposed to eat scratch. Look at me standing in a muddy spot. That's where I had my runoff from the tank yesterday, so I kind of made my own mud to stand in there. All right, I'll step over that now. Let me get a scoop or two of food. This thing I had Food in this before, so let's put this back in play with a little extra food for him. Oh, look, that got definitely turned around and weird. They put a lot of hurt on that food there. That was a lot more full. Well, dang. Oh well. Mistakes happen. So I've got the food for up there, and my trash, and my coffee. Because coffee is, after all, one of the most important elements. Oh, that hits the spot. Stepping over the mud river. So I also see a thing that the goats knocked over yesterday that I should fix right down here. That's this board that used to be resting up there. And providing a covered space and get through there. So let's put it back up there. Did that have a big rock? Doesn't look like there's a rock surface impression on there. So I'm going to go with no. We'll see if I'll find one for it later. I'll keep that in my mind there. See what I can come up with. Okay, let's turn this around and do our little let out. Come out, everybody. Good morning. Woo. Oh, here's one duck egg right here. That's rough looking. Good morning, everybody. How you doing, Kevin? Are you in here? Oh, I see Kevin up there. It looks very crowded up there. I'm going to get out of the way. I'll let them all kind of do their thing coming down. Okay, I'm going to go check on Bowie and Iman. And I don't know if you noticed, but I have picked up, some balloons taken off in the distance over there. Hot air balloons. Got to be a great morning for it. It's nice and cool. Cool morning. Clear skies. That'd be a great balloon flight morning. Okay. Well, let's see what we've got over here. I'll leave that and the egg there for a moment. Good morning, everybody. Now, entertaining to note that Bowie has had a few guests join he and Iman. We have 3 hens in there with him now. These other hens just kind of walked up to the door while I was standing out here. I think I got one of those on camera. They just kind of wanted to come in. So I said, okay. And Bowie has more friends, which I think is a fine thing. And here you go, Bowie. And ladies. That should give you plenty to play with today. And no eggs from that crew today, this morning. We'll see what we've got at the end of the day. I guess I'm just going to have to add that to my regular egg collection run. Good morning! Good morning, my friends in the barn. How you doing today? Lovely to see you all. Did everybody sleep well? Really? How you doing, my little boys, after your big day yesterday? They had a big day yesterday in that they were banded. And yes, that means what you think it means. They were neutered. Hello, Louie. Good morning. How's my guy? It's so nice to see you. Yes, it is. Hi there. How's Billy? How are my friends? Who's hiding over here? Gwen? You're hiding here in the corner by yourself? Did they chase you over here? Or are you just being solo? Well, you're going to need to come over here, if you will, please. Come on. I will stop them from picking on you. Come on. Don't pick on her. You guys be nice. Be nice to Gwen. Don't be mean to Gwen. Gwen, now don't start it. All right, I am not going to be the intermediary for goats and sheep. Whew, that looks like a Kevin feather too, doesn't it? Yeah. If I didn't relate that story today. But Kevin had a pretty scary moment yesterday. I think she came over and got into our backyard over by the house. And then I let Lola, our big dog, out, who is a German Shepherd and St. Bernard mix. And she likes to play with birds, and she has encountered chickens before. And I think she got a mouth on Kevin and got a mouthful of feathers out of Kevin's tail, but Kevin got away. So, whew, I did not see that. I only saw the evidence. And I have been checking the backyard to ensure Kevin's not there, but clearly, before I let the dogs out as we move forward, that is going to take a triple check. Because that was a scary moment. But what I can tell this morning, and we'll see if she comes down on video here, she was okay. I don't see that she's come down yet. Don't hear her. We'll keep eyes on there for just a moment. And I'll move Flake hay over here. I'll probably put a little bit more over there too. I think I kind of meant to bring this chunk over, but it didn't come. Okay, I'm going to grab this last bit of hay here and put a little flake into the moms and babies. But they're still packing hay from other. And then we're going to come back through and check and see if we can actually see Kevin. Good morning, families. How is everybody? Did you all sleep well? How you doing, little boys? You're standing and walking. How you feeling? You look like yourselves. Well, look at this. They actually ate a bunch. Is there anything left in your bag? Here, let's give you whatever's left in the bag out there, because the bag does not need to stay here. That'll take a minute to open, so I'll bring in another flake here in a second. Let's go check on Kevin. And then we will grab one more flake of hay. And then we'll take care of grain. You still up there? I see you up there, Kevin. How you doing, babe? You had a rough day yesterday, I bet, huh? Hey, stay out of our yard today, okay, Kevin? Any more duck eggs while I'm standing here? Anything back? Oh, look, here's a regular egg sitting on the shield. I don't think I see anything. All right. Kind of a light morning for eggs there. Yesterday was just a banner with 4 duck eggs. Hello. I keep glancing down here. When I glance down, I keep seeing this. I don't know if you can see that. If the light shows that well enough right here. This is a piece of fiber. I keep glancing down and thinking it looks like a unfortunate animal. So let's just get that out of my field of view, shall we? It's all this fiber, all this that we have stored here. Ultimately, this in springtime is going to become kind of a mulch for a lot of the plants. We'll start. Now let's grab that one. Yeah, I can probably bring back the grain. I thought I'd have enough to do that. I'll get the grain, go put the grain out there, and bring back a flake of hay for the family. Definitely going to have to fill that up this morning. Oh, really? Well, if you're already in here, let's go ahead and close the door. I don't need ducks escaping out of there. Yeah, you don't need to lay in there. Really, I double checked to see if that was a good idea. Everybody says no. You guys should lay in the duck area. You're like a little gang of ducks over there doing your own thing. Okay. That will be enough grain, and let me grab a flake of hay for the family. One more flake. I think we can probably do something reasonably substantial because they're almost out. I don't want to leave them with not enough, but I'm getting another bale out there today. Because they're going through too. We're going to have to haul hay again. Again. I may just have to hunker down and take what I can get on the hay. Hey, everybody, back up. I'm bringing us some more hay. Come on, get back. Back. Ahsoka. Thank you. Excuse me. I'd like to come through. Can't do that if you're standing in the way. Thank you. There you go. That's going to hold it. I just wanted to make sure you had enough. Now, let me go let out everybody over here. Oh, you're all ready now, aren't you? Yes, I can tell you are, aren't you, Mr. Louie? Then let's go do it. Miles, were you trying to come around the corner and get into my bucket? You're incorrigible. There you go, everybody. That is everything you get. And we'll close that one up. Boom. And we'll get this door closed. We'll leave my thoroughfare here, and we will close this gate with a latch. Then we still have to get a little grain. I did not forget grain for you folks, even though you guys think I did. I would never. There's just enough left. What luck. Just enough. Just enough, Merida. There we go. Oh! And there we go. That wraps up the morning chores. Everybody is out. Everybody has water. Everybody has food. Everybody looks okay. That means that was a good morning chore run here at Capella Ranch. And thank you for coming along and joining me for it. It's great to have you along. Join me again this afternoon. We've probably got some egg collection coming.